Making me hungry.
So this is the
Okay,
part
first
that's
question
tough.
from Die Hard. When is Gears 4 coming out?
with a
Gears
tongue
4.
face right after.
There are some things we can't discuss.
That may or may not be one of them.
Second question. Are you going to incorporate the retro in Gears 4?
Is that another one?
That's up to them.
You said you heard our feedback. That's all we need.
There you go.
What inspired you to work on Gears, JackFelling? I've always been a huge Gears fan myself. I've been playing since I was in university, and I think it's a game that's all about teamwork and co-op and playing with friends, and that's my favorite thing about it. So getting a chance to work on it is an absolute dream.
You couldn't have said that any better. That just makes me feel so much better about the next Gears.
Stepto, you want to answer that one?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
What inspired you to work on Gears?
Oh gosh, I've been in love with Gears since the very first Mad World commercial. You know, the entire idea of the world. And when I first started playing it, it's the only franchise game that I've played co-op in its entirety with my best friend Mark. And I love the visceral kill in the multiplayer, and I love the fast pace. So it's getting to work on it is, again, like you said, a dream.
Martin, do you want to take that one as well? What inspired you to work on Gears?
Sure. Well, I've played Gears probably for about as long as I can remember. I've been into it. So, you know, when you get your first massive like Gears, like fan of like.
I don't mean to interrupt, Martin, but I feel as if your mic is too far away from your mouth. Like, it keeps cutting out, like, every 2 seconds.
I think my connection
and
is really bad right now.
Toy
I think that's
and
probably why
Fallout.
everybody's.
Can you guys turn down the game audio? People are saying it's hard to hear.
Oh, game audio? Alright, my bad.
Yeah, I think I'm having a pretty poor connection too right now, so I apologize for that.
Mike sounds a little bit better now. And real quick, just want to take a second. What's up, Plastic?
What's up?
And Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
No, fake awake, but Fallout, can you remove him from the...
I'm out.
Later, awake.
Yeah, sorry. I don't take it the wrong way. Oh, too late.
Okay, here's another question, maybe for Stepto. How did the team at Black Tusk come together? How long did it take to assemble the team, and what was the main factor in adding people to?
Oh, that one. I mean, that's interesting. It's sort of inside baseball a little bit, right? In terms of Microsoft wanting to take this franchise that is amazing, that everybody loves, and saying, no, we don't want this to end. And then assigning it to a roster of people who are really super passionate about it, and then bringing them in. I mean, bringing Rod in to the team was huge, right? Of course, he worked on all the titles, and he's the guy who is one of those people who is going to know how to help create the great Gears experience, and then all of us together playing the game. And it's probably a longer story than we have for this, but. The best part about it is it's entirely deliberate. You know, there's a lot of passion around this title. We totally understand how much people love this game, and we want to create the best Gears experience possible.
Awesome. Another question. When are the forums coming out of beta?
Oh, I wish I had a date as soon as possible. Believe it or not, I mean it's something we're working on.
Yeah, I think Rod touched on this a little bit in his interview, but we've spent a lot of time trying to really look at who the best designers are in the industry, the best artists. We've done a great job, I think, of hiring people from all sorts of different studios and world-class shooters and with world-class experience. So I think we've built a pretty fabulous team here, and hopefully you guys will see the fruits of their labor sometime soon.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Keep the questions coming, guys.
Toy, I think somebody's asking for you to turn off your notifications.
Yeah, I did. I'm looking at the chat.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Do apologize.
There's a question. What is your overall vision for the next years? Are you going back to the roots? Are you trying something new? Unfortunately, we can't answer any questions about the projects that we're working on specifically. But if you guys have anything else around the team or around us personally, we're happy to answer those questions.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a question, Stepto. I don't know if you know what this is referring to. I think maybe it was Rod or maybe you that was referring to an empty space in the interview at PAX.
An empty space. I don't remember Rod referring to that.
Okay, let me ask to clarify the question.
Yeah, see if they can.
Okay, how does Black Tusk plan on making the game innovative enough to warrant a purchase without leaving too much of the previous games behind?
I think that one gets into a little bit of the stuff we can't talk about, but the philosophy is wanting to make sure that we understand, both what people love about the game, what we want to create in terms of, protecting that legacy of the game, and then providing like sort of that melding of the two. So it's more of a believe me when I say that the philosophy is around providing that amazing Gears experience that doesn't that sort of encompasses all the things that people love about the title today.
This one I'll give to Martin. Martin, I don't know if your mic is working at all. If you could create any Gears of War weapon for yourself just for fun, like your dream weapon, what would you create for yourself as a fun weapon?
Wow, that's a big question.
That's a good question.
It's a very interesting question because obviously we talk, about some of this stuff internally. So, there's two ways you could go about it. You could create a weapon for just like pure fun, like just, is it super awesome to just shoot this thing, or want something that's a little more balanced? I tend to err more on the side of, balance because I really like competitive play. So I kind of like trick weapons, like skill-based shots. It's kind of.
Well, I'll
like
take that one too. If I could make any weapon for myself for campaign, it would definitely be an overpowered sniper. That would be awesome.
the breach shot.
Yeah, but I would like to.
One shot without the charge.
I think something that had like some cool effects, like laser effects or something along those lines would be awesome. For multiplayer, I'm a big shotgun fan, so any kind of shotgun, I think, would be the kind of weapon I'd make for myself. Except that I would make it.
No two-piece.
Pink shotgun. Okay, are we ready to roll here?
How about a gun that shoots chainsaws?
Let's do this.
Shoots
Alright, take it
chickens.
easy on us.
The click shot.